Alright, so this is a movie recommendation video, and in this video I'm going to be recommending Scary Stories, the 2018 documentary on scary stories to tell in the dark, the books. In this documentary they talk about, well, before I start, I'm just going to say I'm going to briefly talk about it. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I think everyone should go out and check this one out. And yeah, so in the documentary they talk about how the books were banned, and it was the #1 most banned book. And they talked to the lady who was like the head of banning the whole book. They also talked to his family, and his wife had a funny thing. She said that he enjoyed the fact that it was getting banned because it kind of amused him, and that was interesting. Towards the end of the movie, they brought together the woman who was banning him and his son face to face, and they had like a debate, short debate, towards the end of the movie, and that was interesting. But no, his son had some very touching things. He expressed his regret and not having a good relationship with his father, and they talked about how his father wrote like 50 books before the Scary Stories books that were not successful. He wrote a lot of parenting books apparently, and I did not know that. That's pretty interesting. And they talked to people who were influenced by it, writers, artists, musicians even. They even shared a story of a librarian who was going to get the books taken. The superintendent was going to take them out of her school library, and she fought to keep them in, and actually succeeded in keeping them in. So that's pretty cool. And they discussed, like, there's cool tribute videos this guy did. He sculpted 3D sculptures of all the art, and you can look it up on YouTube. It's very cool. I suggest you looking up that video too. It's pretty awesome. They featured that in the documentary. They talked to this girl who recreated the photos from the art from the book in photo form with real people. And that's pretty cool. They got comments from other writers, most notably R.L. Stine of Goosebumps fame. They got his opinions on the book, which I thought was really cool because I am a big fan of Goosebumps myself, as well as Scary Stories. And it's overall a really great documentary that really delves into the history of the books, the history of the writer, the artist. They talked about the artist, how he, quite frankly, didn't want to work with writers. He felt like they should write it and just leave him alone, let him draw, let him do his thing, which is pretty interesting. He didn't really like to collaborate, which is pretty, yeah, I can understand that, what else? But yeah, I was, I don't know, when I saw this at Walmart I was pretty skeptical because it was released by Wild Eye and they're kind of iffy on their movies. But yeah, no, I was pleasantly surprised and very pleased with this documentary. And this is not really a review, this is like a recommendation video because I highly recommend you pick it up. It's at Walmart right now. I picked it up a couple days ago for $10. Scary Stories, I give it a 10 out of 10. It is fantastic, very informative, dives very deep into the history of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, the books, and the writer, and just everything about it. They talked to his actual family, like I said, and I think Alvin Schwartz would be pretty proud of this documentary because it's pretty informative in who he was and the type of things he was trying to accomplish. And yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Pick it up. It's awesome. Scary stories.